Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about some NBA news. So we're going to talk about some NBA right quick. A little bit of news. So let's talk about it. So, per report, so a former G League player, Chance Comanche, and his girlfriend, who were arrested for the murder of a woman. Apparently, this former G League player, Chance Comanche, he confessed to strangling the murder victim with a HDMI cord. See, that's wild. I've never heard of anything like this. Like a former G League player and his girlfriend killing an innocent woman and then dump her in Henderson, I believe is Nevada, and then they got arrested. Just crazy. So, former G League player Chance Comanche reportedly admitted shocking details in the Las Vegas murder of a 23-year-old woman named Marina Rogers. So that was her name, Marina Rogers. Fox reported that Comanche confessed to his role in the death of Rogers, whose remains were found after she was missing for 10 days. According to a race report obtained by Fox, Comanche revealed to investigators that he and a 19-year-old woman by the name of Sakari Harnden hatched a plot to murder Rogers. So, Harnden and Comanche initially were planning to have a third party kill the victim and plotted the idea via group text. According to the police report, an unnamed party referred to as Trey asked Comanche what he wanted to do to the victim. That's when Comanche replied with a coffin emoji. After there was an issue of potentially finding a gun cropping up on December 4th, Comanche responded with a sinister alternative. So, the original plan was, get a gun, probably shoot her, but he responded with a sinister alternative, apparently. I can snap her neck, Comanche wrote in the group text. Per the authorities, Comanche is currently at Sacramento County Main Jail, where he's being held without bail. Also, according to the authorities, the Clark Current County District Attorney's Office is charging both Comanche and Harnden with murder. He is 27 years old, has an appearance in Sacramento Superior Court scheduled for Tuesday. The arrest report indicated that Comanche met with Harnden following the Stockton Kings matchup. It's a G League night back on December 5th to carry out their murder plot against Rogers. Rogers was in Las Vegas. She was visiting friends there at the time, according to the report here, so this is crazy. And he allegedly revealed to investigators that he met her apparently on a dating app a year and a half back, and that they continue to stay in touch after the end of their romantic relationship. He also admitted that he and Harnden came up with a plan to lure Rogers away from her friends so they could kill her because Harnden claimed Rogers was going to, quote, smoke her if she didn't give her a Rolex watch. Per the arrest report, the G League player said that he disguised himself as a trick in order to meet up with Rogers under the direction of Harnden. Comanche told Rogers that he was someone who was into kinky sex. So it kind of just a trick, for a threesome and yada yada yada, and wished to tie both her and Harnden in a vehicle. He revealed to the police that he strangled her with an HDMI cord, while Harnden simultaneously choked her with her hands, and the two then supposedly disposed of her body in a ditch which was located in Vincenzo Lane in Henderson, Nevada. And they arrested her in Las Vegas on Wednesday, while the FBI apprehended Comanche on Friday at the Stockton Kings practice facility. So, damn, so he got apprehended at the freaking practice facility. Imagine if they didn't find him. Imagine if they couldn't find him. This is just insane, ladies and gentlemen. That brother, give him life in prison. Life in prison. Like, what the hell? You're throwing away your basketball career just to murder a woman. For no reason. Like, what reason do you have to do that? Like, you're going to jail for a long time, possibly for life. He did her dirty. him and his girl deserve life in prison. And that was like that was a long article. Talked about for like 5 minutes. So, the whole thing is planned beforehand. Like, that's literally planned murder. So, it's gonna get there's quite a few charges there, and he might get life in prison. And she should as well. Imagine throwing away your life in basketball to murder somebody for no reason. Yet. So, on the OG show, Udonis Haslem said Draymond Green is supposed to be guiding young players in the right direction. Quote, can you imagine me swinging on Hero? Well, Draymond just can't guide the right players in the right direction because he's always, hitting elbows, punching people. He's gonna know better. I mean, the OG, Haslem got a podcast. The first thing he did was cooking. Alright. That's what you call leadership, unlike Draymond Green. I'm a Warriors fan, just being honest. Hopefully, Draymond, when he comes back, learns from his lessons and not try and choke people out and throw elbows. Hopefully, he knows better now. So, the Miami Heat are expected to have interest in Donovan Mitchell, per a report from Windhorst ESPN. Oh, wake up! A new Heat rumor just dropped. Yeah, a new Heat rumor that will never happen. These rumors are going to be the end of us. Like, every time a star player is linked to the Heat, doesn't happen. A Dame Dollar. But, you forgot the second part. The Heat are expected to have interest in Donovan Mitchell, but have Caleb Martin, Jaime Jaquez, all draft picks, and all trade swaps untouchable. The Cavs can have Kyle Lowry and nothing else. I don't think he isn't going anywhere. He's going to stay in Cleveland, at least through this year. Who knows for the next year, but we'll see. Players shooting 40+% from 3-pointers on 200+ 3-point attempts. Steph Curry, Kobe White, and Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Kobe White is playing like a freaking all-star this year. Like a freaking all-star. An NBA legend says Draymond Green would never slap anyone in the 90s. Quote, he'd have been in the hospital every other week. And they treat the 90s like it was a battlefield. Maybe, but would he even dare try it? I don't know. Give me a break. So you can say, oh, what if it says the 90s? It's not the 90s, okay? Whatever NBA legend says, this ain't the 90s. I'm not defending Draymond. And he suggests Draymond Green is targeting players who won't retaliate. He's messing with people who really aren't going to do nothing back. It's big facts. Sounds accurate. Like, how many of them have fought back against Draymond Green or done anything back? The Clippers have extended their winning streak to 8 games. James Harden's back. The Clippers are back. So, that's crazy. John Morant is officially back tonight, so welcome back to John Morant after the 25-game suspension. We'll see if he can lead the Grizzlies to an insane run to try and make the playoffs. Will he? Probably not, but you never know. So, Darvin Ham scoffs at criticism the Lakers have gotten for deciding to hang an in-season tournament banner. Yeah, I think an in-season tournament banner, well, I think it's silly. It's probably the only banner they'll get this year, so, maybe I would hang a banner up too, knowing that's the only banner I'd get this year. So, Bulls say forward Torrey Craig has been diagnosed with a sprain of his right plantar fascia, an injury suffered in the second quarter Saturday in Miami. He will be immobilized for 4 weeks before he can begin rehabilitation, which will require an additional 4 to 6 weeks. Hopefully he recovers soon, because they need his toughness and his edge. That injury's no joke. That's all from Woj. The Memphis Grizzlies officially yesterday have waived forward/center Kenneth Lofton Jr. League source tells at The Athletic at the stadium. The move allows the Grizzlies to keep Bismack Biyombo as star guard Ja Morant made his season debut in New Orleans. Lofton averaged 4.1 points and 2 rebounds in 39 games for Memphis in his first NBA seasons. He is expected to receive free agent interest if he clears waivers later this week. Hopefully he can go somewhere. I think he'll be an NBA team. But yeah, that's all to say for the NBA here. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.